Hello once again, YouTube. Chris the Nightbringer here, bringing you a StarMade ship showcase, and today we have the BroomCorp Light Fighter version 2 by Broomsageg. So, look at this little thing. This is probably going to be a quick episode, but this thing seems to pack quite a punch. It's got a lot of weapons in it. It's got, apparently docked thrusters. Let's real quick see if that's the case. Yes. Okay, so maybe these are actually turrets. I'm an idiot. If I had just read the thing, or remembered that I had read the thing, I would know that that's exactly the case. I was wondering why this ship would need dock thrusters, then I remembered it's actually a turret. It's connected to the turret. So these things are turrets, seemingly, and they have thrust on them so they can give their thrust to the main ship with that mechanic. So, this is what we've got. It's a small little ship. It's got some excellent use of slabs and wedges here. Which is really great. Slabs probably coming out shortly before this thing was uploaded to the dock. It was uploaded, oh god, I don't know, February 15th. Wow, slabs came out that long ago? Oh god. That's crazy. Also, there's a lot of traffic going by my house, so I apologize. So, we've got some use of textures here, which is nice, some exposed textures. We've also got some textures behind some glass, which is really great. These cannon barrels are nice. A nice little step up there, too, as well, in the form of these door slabs, which is really cool. The one gripe I have with the exterior, I would say, is this this odd decision to have glass on the exterior up top here. Furthermore, it looks like they've got some nice, like, docked armor plate so that they can get this flush wedge stuff going on. And that's really cool. That's awesome. The problem is that this glass on top, I don't know what its purpose is, or if it even really has a purpose other than just to be there as an additional aesthetic thing. The problem is that because this is orange glass and it's on top of these two very different colors, it kind of takes away from the fact that that's such a nice clean line. And well, I don't know. We have wedges. It's a shame we don't have slab wedges, of course, for this particular instance, because I'm sure that would look much better if there was some sort of slab wedge action going on here. But I just think that kind of detracts from the little, you know, really clean flush wedge that you've got going on here. Other than that, pretty good. The exterior is pretty much spot on. I don't really say anything else that I could really say about it. With regards to how I would change things. One thing, actually, let me jump out real quick and get into the ship with the flight mode. We have a button here. It's number 8 on the hotbar. It's for the lights. This is how the ship came. It came with the lights on. These are beacons. And it's too much. 2 beacons? Maybe. I would even say 1 beacon would be enough for a ship this small, considering how bright these little sprites are. The issue is that these don't actually fade away the way they really should. It's kind of just like a flat white texture. I don't know if that'll ever change, or if it could ever change. It's really weird, and I don't know if we'll have like a proper volumetric type of light thing going on. I doubt it. But that would be nice, but it's just too much for this ship. I don't think these lights are necessary at all, and you could do with probably only 2 of them, really. The rest of them could just be white lights. But you can turn them off, of course, so it's not that big of an issue. And here's what we got for the ship. Oh, real quick. Systems in the lower left, if you want to check that out. There you go. So now we can jump into this ship, and we've got a whole bunch of other stuff. The cockpit is easily accessible from the top, and you can enter it from there. The cockpit itself is pretty minimal, not much going on. We've got well, this is it, basically. What you see is what you get. We have the docked armor. I don't actually know or see any way that this could really operate beyond what it is. It's just a docked piece of armor, it seems. I don't... Oh, maybe I missed it. Let's see if I missed it. No, that's it. There is no way to interact with that docked armor. I thought there might be, but I guess there's not. We can maybe detach it in a minute. I don't know what that will do to the ship. Should we detach it? Oh gosh, I guess we'll detach it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Get back inside. Oh god. Okay, so the docked armor is quite literally, like, all over this thing. Oh wow, that's... oh wow, that's like the whole ship, it's gone! Okay, well... Oh, I hit the light. I turned the light on. Great. Let's get out of this thing. We'll get a new one spawned in. Actually, we'll get 2 of them spawned in. How about that? So we'll load it in, and we'll load it in. So we'll jump into this thing. You have to activate the thrust, of course. So if we come in here and we inherit thrusters from docks, we'll have full thrust. So the weapons on this thing, let's see. It has, and let me just turn off these lights. They're a bit much, like I said. We have a cannon computer, rapid fire with some punch-through effect. We have a missile with damage beam and piercing effect. We fire that, there it goes. There's the other one. We have a radar jammer and a scanning computer. There are no jump drives on this ship. It is meant to be a strike craft, some sort of light fighter, right? So there we go. That's that. We can now combat test this thing. Does it have another camera? Okay, this camera will do. We can target the enemy ship. Our turrets are freaking out. Oh, they're actually shooting at the enemy ship already, and they're taking down the shields quite nicely. If we can maybe get both of these guys firing. Yeah, there we go. So if we fire at the enemy ship, which has 2.1k thousand shield, or 2.1 thousand shield capacity, that is what we get. And so now we are doing damage to this ship. We've got the missile. We don't even have to lock on because it's right in front of us, of course. We could take out the engines, which seem to be quite a weak point, actually. These turret engines on the side. If you get behind this thing, you're going to do a little bit of damage to that area. Quite a bit, actually. So that's pretty neat. This thing is heavily armored, though, and for its size, I'm not surprised that we're not taking down the armor quicker, because this thing really is heavily armored. Real quick, let's see if we can shoot out the lights. Just because they're so distracting, and we can hardly see the damage that we're causing with those things in the way. And even after all this time, we took down the shields relatively quickly, but this thing's got 41,000 armor. This thing has got pretty much the best armor in its size, I'd say. I mean, aside from just straight going advanced armor on everything, we've apparently overheated that turret. Shields come back every once in a while. And we've only done 10% damage to the structures of the ship, or the structure of the ship, which is pretty impressive. Although I don't think it's counting turrets. We've decimated the turrets quite a bit. So this detachable armor plating seems to be really doing the trick. It's almost like a framework, like a roll cage type of thing, it seems, which is really nice. And it's still soaking that up really nicely. We've only done 10% of damage to the structure, but 55% damage to the armor. It's really nuts. We can keep shooting the missiles at it. The missiles actually don't do much damage. Kind of maybe softens the armor up a bit. So there we have it. It would take me quite a while to finish this guy off, but that's what this ship is capable of. Real quick, I suppose I'll just show you the numbers in terms of how many blocks are dedicated to all this stuff, just so you can see it there. You want to pause it? There you go. So that's that. That is the BroomCorp Light Fighter version 2. Quite a nice armored little fighter. I'm going to deactivate the turrets and reset them real quick. Hold on, let me find it. Rail System Collective is somewhere around here. Deactivate turrets and reset all. There we go. So now we don't have the crazy turrets bobbing around while we do our little outro. So that's that. That's by Broomsageg. A download link can be found in the description of this video, and you can check this fighter out for yourself if you like it. So, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more of these types of videos. Leave your feedback down below, and I will see you all next time.